Well, howdy there, folks. My name is Jimmy Joe Jack Jim Bob Jr. III.
And I'm Cletus Clam.
And together, we are
The
E.T.Rs.
Extra-Terrestrial Rednecks.
First ever body map of hallucinations created. Well, if it's a hallucination, isn't it kind of just there? You don't really create it, it just exists. I don't know what to say about that. Urgent warning to delete Google Chrome from your phone now. But why? You have to read the article. Oh. Well, I suppose I could delete it off my phone. Do you even have a phone? No. Then why would you delete it off something you don't even have? Because it's dangerous. Fair enough answer. My guess would be that you should probably delete it anyway, because let's face it, Google lies and spies. Lies and spies. That should be a movie. Yeah, the Google story. Lies and spies. All right, let's see here. Intranet, horrified as evicted tenant fills house with thousands of Bud Light bottles. Well, if they're empty, that is pretty horrifying. Now, if they're full, I would just see that as a welcoming gift. Yeah, we'd get drunk as piss, wouldn't we? Oh, we get drunker than piss, let's face it. There's a whole apartment full of Bud Light. That's like a dream house. We should move in. Yeah, how much do you think the rent is? More than you make. Well, that's why we'll be roommates. Nuh-uh. You live out in a doghouse. You suck and stink. Oh, that's not true? Nah, but it's funnier that way. All right, whatever. All right, let's see here. Thanks to mice, we may know why arthritis keeps flaring up in the same joints. Well, isn't it up to usually scientists and doctors to do research, not mice? I think so. So you're telling me that these little rodents figured it out where people couldn't? Yeah. Maybe mice should be the dominant species on this planet. They seem to be figuring things out. I agree. Maybe we should put them in charge of some stuff when we take over. Sounds like a fair idea. I mean, they already run some amusement park and a film studio. That is true. All right, let's hear. An enterprise manager. So, like, he's Captain Picard when he was young, got the bald head. Yeah, he probably is Captain Picard. He's on the Enterprise. Fair enough. An enterprise manager started selling electronic business cards on the side. What, side of the ship? I guess so. His pay got cut, though, it says. He got paid, cut, in Star Trek for selling business cards on the side of a ship. Sounds that way. They don't even use money in Star Trek. How the hell does that even work out? You know, that's a very interesting question. Maybe we'll have to ask him, too, if we run into him. Well, yeah, maybe true. We do go to space a lot. We'll probably find him. Yeah. Weird, though. I admit it. Let's see here. Road to Nowhere. Sounds like what we're on. Road to Ruin, yep. Abandoned tunnel history connects underwater ghost town in New York City. So they're not like ghosts, but they're also underwater. Yeah. So is that like a Jaws ghost? Like two villains in one? Holy crap, that's a scary movie. Ghost Jaws. Yeah. I would reckon that'd scare the pants off somebody. Now give that Ghost Jaws a machete, and we have a winner. Ooh, Ghost Jaws with a machete. I'm going to go as that for Halloween next year. You probably look pretty good as that. I'll support you on that decision. Thank you. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Cases piling up. I don't see any cases. They're just people. Maybe they're a case of Bud Light and they'll drink them. I don't know. Do you think that's the cases of Bud Light they have boxed to put in that one apartment? Must be. It says something about eviction there, too. They're getting kicked out. It was about somebody getting kicked out. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so they brought the Bud Light. Gotcha. Local Dennis Quaid film looking for extras. Vintage cars and baseball players. That's a really weird combination. Think it's a fetish? Yep, I sure do. Randy Quaid's a weirdo. Why don't you read this next one? I traveled the world to witness the end of winter. Why? Because I guess I wanted, I don't know. That's a really good question. Like, if I stayed put and there was winter where I was at, it'd come to an end, I'd see it. Yeah, why do you gotta go over the world to see the same thing you could see at home? I mean, it's not like he said he went to see some painting or a building that wasn't where he lived. Nah, he just went to see the end of winter. And apparently they ain't got no color where he went. I don't know where they don't have color. That must be one of those really poor countries. They can't afford no color. Yeah, even our videos have color in them. That's true. Maybe we should donate some of our income to those poorer nations so they can afford some color. Yeah, that's what we'll do for Christmas. We'll give to a poor country with no color. That's right. Give the gift that cares. Give Crayola. That's right. My parents are convinced that my recent mental health crisis was their fault. I'm convinced by your parents that your mental health is your own damn fault. What? No, that's not what I said. Well, yeah, but I'm blaming your parents for your mental health. They screwed you up bad. Nonetheless, I'm going to blame those sharp red triangles stabbing him for his mental crisis, because they look like they drive someone crazy. I mean, I don't know what his parents did, unless they sent those triangles. What do you think, they ordered them off of Amazon or something? I don't know. Where would you get some? Nah, those look like Wish triangles. They're kind of cheap. Yeah, they probably ordered those things off Wish. It took like a month to get here. He's like, where are my triangles? They got them out and they just stabbed them. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't order no triangles to get stabbed with. That seems as counterproductive. Beryl Novak has lived alone in his one-room deer shack for 44 years. And that's the way he likes it. Well, he's got a gun. Yeah, I know that, but he lives out in the shack. Well, I'm just saying. They specifically say it's a deer shack, right? Yeah, it's his one-room deer shack. Well, doesn't that mean it was built for a deer? Probably. Well, if he's the only one living there, that means he had to have gotten rid of the deer. Oh, yeah, that makes some sense. But what you driving at? Well, I mean, he's got a gun, and we can't see his face in that picture. So my guess is he's living in that one-room shack because he killed the deer, and he realized he's a murderer, and he knows the cops ain't going to come out no deer shack looking for him because the deer was a homeowner. I mean, this guy's a maniac. Yeah, maniac. Gotta avoid them types. Yeah, I'd say so. Plus, if you've been there 44 years, how the hell he knows what it's like not to live somewhere else? How do you know he likes it that way? Maybe he only likes it that way because he hasn't tried anything and been like, damn, living in civilization with a grocery store and air conditioning and warm water, that shit's actually kind of nice. He don't know that. He's been gone too long. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get used to city stuff when I marry her. Oh, so you are trying to marry her? Yeah, I've decided it's worth it. But I ain't going to kill him. I'm just going to make him go live in Deer Shack. Ooh, now there's a plan. All right, moving on. People swear apple cider vinegar for weight loss. Does it actually work? Hell if I know. It works for something, though, I'm sure. If it didn't work for nothing, why would they sell it? That's a good point. I mean, maybe it's just like they sell it because people buy it. Sorry, we got to have this addendum because I just noticed what this next article was. Take it away. All right, let's see here. Woman had to poop 9 times during a marathon. Got personal record. Personal record for how many times she pooped herself, I imagine. I imagine so. Like, why is she smiling? If I pooped myself 9 times while running, I would not even want a photograph taken of me. Nor would I. I don't know what's wrong with people these days, but there you go, folks. Poop yourself 9 times and get a news article. I am going to bed. And I am going to go to bed, too.
Well, that's all the news there is. Good night, idiots. Yeah, good night, idiots.